Hello Pisces, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of December. Can you guys believe we're already in December from the 1st through the 15th? So it's general as always. Please take advice from this reading, whatever makes sense for you, release what doesn't. So I'm going to start with these two decks here, the Fire and Ice Lenormand by Angelic Revelation 144 and the Truth deck Soulmate Edition by Pretty Spirits. And I'll go ahead and clarify with my tarot decks. So let's begin, Pisces. What is it that you need to know right now, entering into the first half of December, when it comes to your love connection, any life matters that might pop up, and ultimately how your relationships are affecting your life? All right, let's grab some insight here. Well, we've got the masculine coming through. Whoever represents the divine masculine energy here. So divine feminine, maybe you're really focused on your masculine the first half of the month. We do have a very happy surprise coming in with the Clover card. And let's grab one more. And then we do have the Sith. Precise, sharp, clear, can be cutting. Okay, so we might have a masculine here who's coming through with that type of energy. You know, their words can be very abrasive maybe. They could also be a tad bit harsh with how they communicate themselves. We'll see what the tarot brings forward from that. But we do have possibly a happy surprise that's coming in for the collective for the first half of December. All right, so let's clarify. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot, Volume 1. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Pisces, for this love and life reading. What is it that you need to know for the first half of the month when it comes to your love connections and how it's affecting your life? That's too many. Whole bunch of cards coming through. Okay, we've got the Six of Swords. So whatever struggles or difficulties that you guys might have experienced in your connection or are currently going through this, there is this need perhaps for the masculine to help transition this away from whatever you guys are dealing with, because this is about leaving things behind. If something's not working, it's time to let that go, you know, to release past baggage, whatever it is that either of you could be carrying. But divine feminine, there's a lot to do with your masculine here. So if there are personal issues that they are dealing with, then that's up to them to be able to handle that. It doesn't really fall on your shoulders to be able to fix them. You can't fix them. They're going to have to fix themselves, especially, you know, if they're in this type of energy as well with the Sith, or is that Scythe? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Precise, you know, sharp, clear, can be cutting. So maybe they have been very clear in communicating themselves to you, but it could also have been pretty harsh in how they said those things. Okay, so let's see what else here. There's this need to head towards calmer waters. You guys perhaps have experienced turbulent waters in the relationship. We do have the Queen of Swords. That's interesting. Okay, so divine feminine, you're coming in as this very sharp-witted, independent queen, and you're the type of queen that's not going to be putting up with behavior like this from your masculine. You just aren't. Okay? The Queen of Swords, I mean, this is just a feminine that doesn't put up with a whole lot of crap, you know? And so I feel part of the transition here is that this masculine got the message. It's like, oh crap, you know, I better get my act together, or my queen here, my feminine, is not going to allow me to remain in her life, to be a part of her future, however way that's coming through for you. You know, I'm saying her, but it could be, you know, it's just representing the divine feminine. That's just how I am choosing to channel this time. But I'm getting here that there's this need to really transition away from whatever struggles and issues you guys might have dealt with here. Now we do have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so here's a new beginning right here for both of you. This is manifestation right here. And part of that manifestation might have something to do with whatever this happy surprise could be, Pisces. You guys definitely had your challenges, your fair share of struggles in the connection. But this right here represents something pretty amazing, starting fresh, a new chapter. It's a solid offer, as it says, solid offer of commitment. This to me reminds me of a feminine and, you know, the wedding dress, the flowers, a bouquet. So it could be a future marriage for some of you, but it could also indicate those of you who are already married and might have cut your masculine, your spouse, if that applies, from your life because they didn't treat you right. So once you took control of your life, the situation, this masculine might have finally woken up and realized they need to get their act together in order to move forward with you. But yeah, that's a beautiful energy from the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here from the Truth Deck Soulmate Edition. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces for this love and life reading. What you need to know right now is that your masculine perhaps is preparing themselves to start working on the partnership, putting in a lot more effort than they did in the past, maybe. All right, let's see. Sexually compatible. Okay, so that's great. I mean, the sexual chemistry, the compatibility, in that way, the physical connection, that looks pretty amazing. All right, so let's see what else. What else for Pisces, please? Comparing options. Okay, also the number 22 and number 11 might be significant numbers for some of you. So we could have had a person here who was entertaining multiple people. There could have been infidelity. There could have been a third party situation here, thinking that they had other options in love and romance. But then we've got this spiritual connection right here. So they might have entertained other people. They might have, there could have been cheating here. I'm just going to say that, you know, there could have been a betrayal in the partnership. But it is coming through as one of those things, Pisces, where they needed to experience life without you in order to appreciate you a whole lot more. They needed to lose you. They needed to not be in your life for them to appreciate what they had when they had it. That is what I'm getting from that. So let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to pull from my Luna Tarot deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. First half of December. What else do we need to know? Can this partnership be healed and come back together? And I'm getting here regardless, you guys will forever feel connected to this person. They will feel just as connected to you. It's actually coming through as a very special bond. Look at this. So here we go. We have a masculine who's coming towards you as the Emperor, Divine Feminine. It's interesting how we've got 4 and 22. So this could be April 22nd for some of you guys. That could be someone's birth date. So some of you guys could be thinking of a Taurus specifically, maybe. But regardless of that, the Emperor is not someone who will cheat on you, who will hurt you, who will betray your trust. This is somebody who's wanting to offer stability in a partnership. You guys could have also had children together. Maybe families also were affected by what happened in the relationship as well. But as you can see here, we've got the Ace of Swords representing a new start, a new beginning here. Clarity of thoughts, as it says. And then we have the Fool coming in. So 2 cards talking about starting over, a new beginning. This represents the need to cut certain things out of the equation, whether it's people or some aspect of the relationship that wasn't working. And this certainly has something to do with it. If they were entertaining other people, comparing options, as it says, you know, it's like, is this relationship better than this relationship? Maybe they were on the fence. Maybe they couldn't make up their mind. But what it is that they are coming through letting you know now is perhaps they've learned their lesson. They've had that epiphany. They've had this clarity. They see things a lot clearer now, and they recognize that you represent this spiritual connection in their heart, in their life, and they want to start again. So Pisces, will you allow them to come back into your life? Especially, of course, for those of you who are at a distance, dealing with a person who ended up hurting you through infidelity, trust issues, you know, however way that's represented in your connection in your life. Maybe they did do things that were foolish, that compromised the integrity of the relationship, but there's this need to start again, the desire to start again, because they still feel so connected to you. They always will. I feel you as well will feel spiritually connected to them for forever. Whether you guys ever come back together or not, you know, that's totally up to you, I feel. And Divine Feminines, you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles can be a very maternal type energy, and the Emperor can represent fatherhood. So I feel this could be the 2 of you, masculine and feminine, for those of you who already have a family together and perhaps broke up because there were infidelities in the connection. So take that if it makes sense for you. But I'm also getting an established feminine here. Certainly when it comes to your career, your finances, you can stand on your own 2 feet just as much as this Emperor. Okay? So you're not really looking to your masculine to provide for you. You could do that all on your own. And look at this. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, self-sufficient. Exactly. That's the type of energy that I am picking up here for my feminines. You're self-sufficient. You're good to go. Certainly financially, your career, you're established. You're able to provide for yourself. You're able to provide for your children if you have children with your masculine. Or you could have had children from previous partnerships. But you are able to provide for you and whoever it is that you're able to provide for. But this can represent a family dynamic here. It also makes sense for me that you might have left your person out in the cold and they needed to experience life without you. It's been hard without you, and they want nothing more than to be able to come back into your life, I'm getting. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, Pisces. If you are interested in watching part 2 of this reading, please head over to my Patreon page. I'd love for you to head over there, be a patron. If that's something that you're interested in, to watch the extended readings. We're going to be taking a look at the sexual compatibility between you and your person, as well as future energies. And I will more than likely end that portion of the reading with channeled messages. So if that's something you're interested in, I'd love to see you over there. If you are interested also in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Take care.